So we're gonna have a little dilemma. Which, when you guys do stuff like this, nothing ever goes smooth. It's never intended to go smooth. That's kind of the idea behind a dumb project like this. But anyway, this is the hood off the Jeepster. And I knew we were gonna be, I figured, like 3 inches off on each side up at the cowl, but I'm gonna guess there's probably a good solid 4 to 5 there. So this is how much we're going to have to cut off of this vehicle if we intend to use this hood and not modify this hood. I really don't want to cut up the hood. I mean, I could just cut it right up the middle, widen it 4, 5, 6 inches, whatever, but then we have to widen the body of the Jeepster as well. So this is what we're going to have to do. I mean, I already knew we are going to have to relocate the battery. We're going to have to relocate the ABS module, the fuse box. I don't know what I did with the tape measure. I don't know. It's somewheres. Oh, there it is. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's see how much we have to move. 5.5 inches-ish. Actually, we're going to have to go further because we're going to have to go to the inside. So it's going to be about 7 inches right there. 9 inches there. So I just kind of set it on here. Yeah. All right. So, oops. So obviously the windshield's got to come off, the roof's got to come off, the dashboard's got to get cut up. There's going to be a lot of cutting. This is going to have to get relocated. The airbox is going to have to be... I'll probably just put one of those cold air type intakes on it. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to basically get the roof cut off this thing. That's going to be one of the next things. Get the battery out of the way, fuse box out of the way. ABS unit. I'm trying to make it so I don't have to unhook all of these lines. But they don't give you much room at all. So I'm going to do what I can do. Kind of lift it and move it over toward the cylinder a little bit. But obviously there's quite a bit of it here. I mean, I already intended on cutting this inner structure right out. I'm probably going to cut the core support somewhere right here-ish. Looks like a good spot to lob it off. Right there. Alright. So, that's what we're going to do. I'm up in the air about taking the bed off this thing. I was thinking about cutting the sides off the bed and actually using the bed floor for the floor of the Jeepster. Maybe. I think all the snow is melted. Let's take a little walk up there. Pretty sure the floor in a Jeepster was junk, though. It would be cool just to use the bed floor, then I could weld the body right to that bed floor. It'd save a little bit of work. Maybe. Yeah, it's full of leaves, but if I remember right, this floor was... Yeah, there's a floor there, but I don't think it's going to be very good. So I'm still trying to figure out where I'm going to lengthen this thing. I really don't know yet. I like this kind of stuff, though. But I'm trying to avoid altering all this. I mean, we're going to cut it all out, obviously. But I really kind of want to leave the sheet metal the way it is, on the outside, at least. But, like, these inner fenders, we're going to have to lob these off, I'm sure. The grill, trying to make it so the other... core support may line up to this one. Maybe. Close-ish. If not, we're going to be lobbing it right across. Yummy. And the thing is, width-wise, like axle width-wise, those, the axles that are on that little truck are gonna, it's gonna be nice. The tires are probably gonna come out damn near right to the edge here. I don't think they're gonna be in hardly at all, which will be good. But another thing that sucks about this whole project is that little Colorado is a 6-lug wheel, so it really takes out a lot of options, you know, because I've got some old, like, 14-inch wide Krager, you know, a bunch of old vintage stuff laying around, but it's all 5-lug. So, but yeah, there's where we're gonna be anyway. Be kind of cool to save this old horn, see if we can get this working. You know, it's only 6 volt, but we could do something with it. But I just don't want to cut this up because I don't really want to alter this windshield. This windshield frame does unbolt, but I really don't want to alter any of that. And I really want to try to keep these wing windows. I want to try to at least keep this whole area as much Jeepster as possible. I mean, otherwise we're going to have to just, it's going to be crazy. Which I don't mind a little crazy. Alright, well, here's where we are. So, we'll keep you updated on the son of a bitch. Off.